Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Buzzworthy Bumblebee, including Spike Witwicky. I'm very happy to get this set. Unfortunately, it came in with his head unattached, so once we get him open up, we'll put Bumblebee's head back on, and hopefully all will be good. So let's take a look at the packaging. First and foremost, you get a very almost kingdom-like piece of artwork up there with Spike Witwicky. Very, very nice detail on him. And having Bumblebee in the lead there in a sort of running pose. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this line, if it's a subline of Kingdom or really what, because if you look down at the bottom left, there's almost a Cyberverse image of Bumblebee here. So I'm not quite sure what they're going for with this, but the packaging is very simple and a really nice artwork. And on the side, you just see that extended image of Bumblebee there. And yeah, his head, I see his head, yep. Just lost his head. So yeah, it's just on that little mushroom peg. So we'll get that back on when we open him up. But yeah, really, really interesting set here. Decided to pick him up and take a look at him on the back. And there you see product shots. Bumblebee converts in 11 steps, where Spike Witwicky converts in 1, it looks like. So I will bring out my MP Bumblebee Spike Witwicky exosuit and we'll do some comparisons. But first and foremost, let's get this guy opened, put his head back on, and see what he's all about. Okay, so we have Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Spike Witwicky out of the packaging. And I put Bumblebee's head back on. So let's take a look at that head up close and personal here. Very, very cool. Very nice detail on the head sculpt. Some nice silver paint on the face there with some light blue for the eyes. A little bit of sculpted detail on the helmet with the classic Spike look on either side. And you have the Autobot symbol front and center there. And just going down the figure, not too much detail here. It's very simple. You do get a little bit of detail in the upper forearms there. And not much else, really. It's a very simple figure. You get a little bit of silver paint down here on the feet, which is very nice. Kind of breaks up that bottom part a little bit. Going around the figure, again, not a whole lot of detail here. We'll see more in vehicle mode, but yeah, very simple figure. And these back parts here, we'll get into when we go into articulation, but these can either, you can go like this, they're on a little hinge here, so you can put them back like this. And from the front, it gives it a little bit cleaner look, but you do sort of see that coming out from behind. So I'm not really sure how to, I guess just like that is probably the best. On the packaging, it almost looks like they're not there. So for somehow they made it look, they hid it very well, or just, I'm not sure how they did that. They worked their movie magic there. But anyways, yeah, there is Bumblebee. I'll just take a quick look at Spike Witwicky and his exosuit. Again, I really love the color they did on this. It's a very sort of aqua blue, almost light blue, aqua blue. And you get a tiny little bit of yellow paint inside these. And unfortunately, there's nothing, you can't open up the helmet or anything. It's just painted with a silver paint. You can't really see his face or anything like that. But other than that, there is some nice sculpted detail on the arms. Just getting in close there on the detail. And on the lower legs here as well. Now this is just one piece, so it's all just molded plastic there. But yeah, very nice. I think it came out really nice. And you see the back there. Again, you have some hollowness there, but for a figure this small, it's no big deal. So yeah, I think that really came out very, very nice. So let's get into articulation with this guy. Again, like I mentioned, his head is on that mushroom peg, so you do get side to side movement, but yeah, it comes off very easily. So there you can see, I try to push it on there, but I don't want to snap that mushroom peg. So it does come off very easily. So his head can get some side to side. I'm not sure you can get the full 360 because it's hindered a little bit by this hinge here. So just pushing that back. His arms are on ball joints. Arm and legs are on ball joints. So you do get, let's move these back here. You do get a full range of motion here on the shoulders. And you get some in and out movement there. And you get about, your typical 90-degree on the elbow. Nothing at the waist. And again, like I said, the legs are on a ball joint. He can do the full splits. He can kick back that much. He can kick forward that much. He has a double knee joint because of transformation. So you can get a very nice bend at the knee. And there's nothing at the ankle. There's no ankle rocker joint or anything like that. So it's all just one piece of molded plastic there. So it's a little bit limited in its articulation, but for a figure this size, I would say it's pretty good. You can get some decent poses out of him. Now getting into Spike Witwicky here, you have very, very limited articulation. Basically his arms go up can go up about that much. So the arms are just on a hinge there, and there is nothing at the legs, absolutely nothing. This is all just one molded piece. So yeah, it's very limited in its articulation. So anyways, bringing out some comparisons here. Let's first want to bring out Earthrise Bumblebee. Let's bring out put Spike Witwicky over there. There is Earthrise Bumblebee, just for a size comparison. So yeah, he is obviously bigger than the Buzzworthy Bumblebee. I think this is more of a core class size. Let's bring in core class Optimus Prime, and you can see there even the core class Optimus Prime Kingdom figure is a little bit taller than the Buzzworthy figure, so he's a little bit smaller than a Kingdom core class figure. So I'll bring these guys out just to give you an idea of size there. And one thing I just want to, let's bring Bumblebee off to the side. One thing I did want to compare is my MP Exosuit Spike Witwicky. So just bringing this guy in for a quick comparison. I mean, you know, you can't really compare the two. It's night and day. This is a masterpiece. This is just, you know, it's very, very limited. But you can see how they got their cues from the MP figure. So it does have a very nice likeness to the MP. So, and of course you can see Spike's head in there on the MP figure. But yeah, just to give you an idea of what they look like, kind of a quick comparison there. So yeah, so, and again, putting this MP Spike down and next to the Buzzworthy Spike, there's how they compare in size. So yeah, really, really nice. I really like that little mini Spike Witwicky. It's very cute. Kind of wish I had a little bit more articulation, but not a big deal. So yeah, let's get these guys into their vehicle modes. And by vehicle mode, the Spike Witwicky's exosuit, it's basically just one step, but it transforms nonetheless. Anyways, yeah, we'll get them in their vehicle modes and see how they fare. As far as accessories go with this figure, he does come with a tiny little blaster right here. And if I can get a close-up on it, it's very sort of difficult to get in close. It's just done in a black plastic, and it's very simple in its form. But yeah, it's very nice. Now it is a 3mm peg, so obviously it fits in Bumblebee's hand, very nice. So he can hold that on either hand, very nice. Or he can, it does actually work on the Optimus Prime core figure from the Kingdom line. And because this is a 3mm peg as well, you can use it on the core figures as well. So it looks very puny with Optimus Prime holding it. But yeah, it does come with that one accessory, and he can hold it just fine. So I really like the shape of this and the design of this blaster. It's very fitting for Bumblebee. So yeah, just want to show that off real quick. Okay, so here you have Spike Witwicky and Buzzworthy Bumblebee in their alt modes. Let's first take a look at Spike Witwicky. Now this guy transforms in just one step. So basically this back part, here he is in his exosuit mode, and then if you just take this piece and fold it down, there he is in his sort of vehicle exosuit mode. I'm not really sure what to call it, but yeah, it's very, very simple. And just bringing in the MP version, you can see the likenesses, and actually they really did a good job of recreating this in a very small figure. So, you know, the MP version has a lot of detail, but they did a really good job as far as trying to recreate that look. So just for a comparison, there they are side by side. So I think it's very cute in his little exosuit mode. And just getting it from all angles there. And again, I really like the blue they used on this. This is really nice too, and it probably fits the cartoon accuracy a little bit better. But I do like this sort of light aqua blue that they use for the Buzzworthy figure. So there that is. And bringing in Bumblebee. Here he is in his alt mode, and very nice. I really like the silvery bluish metallic paint they used on the back, on the windshield, on the side windows, and the back window. That's a really nice, has a nice reflective look to it. And actually the vehicle mode is very, very tight and very compact. And it does have some nice molded detail, especially on the back here. And I will bring out a figure in a few minutes here to show you what I think that they tried to emulate in this figure. But yeah, some nice detail on the front here with the silver headlights and some little bit of molded detail on the fender there. Overall, not a whole lot of detail, but yeah, you get a little bit. And one of the cool things is these wheels, even though they're done in plastic, they almost have a look of of rubber. They kind of looked very rubbery to me. Touching them, they're obviously plastic, but just by looking at them, they look like they're almost rubber. So speaking of that figure that I think this is modeled after, this is the micro change before it became Bumble Jumper. Just taking a look at the two, it has a very, very similar look. Has that sort of squarish look. So it doesn't have the spoiler on the back, but I have a feeling that they tried to model this Buzzworthy Bumblebee figure after this very old micro change before it became Transformer. Almost sort of has a very same look to it. It has a very sort of square, sort of very compact look to it. So I'm not really sure if that's what they were trying to model after, but it does have some similarities there. So I'll just kind of put them there side by side, and you can judge for yourself. But I just, as soon as I saw that design of the Buzzworthy figure, I thought, oh, that looks just like that old micro change figure. So very, very cool. I thought that was a neat comparison to make. So we'll take that guy out of there. And there is weapon storage, last but not least. His little blaster here there's a peg underneath, and it just fits in right there. And it pegs nice and securely in there. So that's very nice. As soon as I said nice and securely, yeah, the thing falls out. Yeah, I didn't have it pegged all the way in, but there's weapon storage, so that was very nice. Anyways, yeah, I think this set is very, let's see, make sure that we have this guy on the right side. I think this set is very nice. I really like it. I really didn't expect this at all. It just kind of came out of the blue. The fact that they included a Spike Witwicky figure is you know, we haven't seen that since basically the Masterpiece release. So it was a very nice surprise. And the actual figure of Bumblebee himself is very fun. It's very compact, and for its size, it's highly articulated and very fun. And I'm kind of just anxious to see how this all fits into the upcoming Kingdom line. I don't know if it has any playability with the upcoming Arc figure, or you know, why it's this size, or why Spike Witwicky is included. So many unanswered questions. But anyways, this has been Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Spike Witwicky with Bumblebee, Buzzworthy Bumblebee. Thanks for watching. This has been Matt in Japan. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.